Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the live stream. Today is, Wednesday, May 10th already, man. We're already into almost pretty much summer. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Excited to have you guys here. I just got back from the gym, so a little bit just getting rested and getting all settled in and stuff like that. But hope you guys are doing well, man. If you guys enjoy these live streams, guys, smash that like button for you, boy. You guys know what's good. I really do appreciate you all, man. You guys have been amazing. And yeah, just wanted to encourage you guys to always keep going regardless of, you know, your downfalls and whatever. Just stay positive, team. You know, there will always be wins, there will always be losses, but as long as you kind of stand your ground, you will see eventually the results you are looking for. So we're gonna dive in. We're gonna wait for a couple more people to join in, but we're gonna dive in pretty deep in a second here, just a moment. And yeah, so let's start with we did have some news, I believe, that did come out, so that is something that we do have to always keep in mind. I wasn't following through with that. I've been a little bit on the busy end here, so I wasn't following through with the most recent news from today. Yes, we had some USD news at 8:30. So okay, so this is why it's important, guys, when it comes to the markets and doing your analysis. You always want to look at the news. Even if we are just technical traders, we can't just base it off of just that. We also have to make sure what's going on in the markets, because anything could happen at any given time. Okay, so just keep that in mind. One second here. There we go. So yeah, I've got a new video that's going to be coming out, so keep on the lookout for that. I'm going to be uploading it literally pretty much right now during the stream or right after the stream, so just keep on the lookout for that, man. I'm excited. I hope this video, you guys enjoy it. And I do drop some gems in there for you guys as well. So let's kind of dive into the charts and see what we could see, team. Obviously, we saw gold give us this huge spike to the upside once we had this kind of US news come out. If we go to our other chart, just so it looks a little bit more cleaner, let's kind of remove everything here. Let's start fresh. We could see that gold is kind of retesting back up to these highs. You know, it's coming back up to this level of supply I see over here on the 4-hour time frame. We could see it reject, which is already pretty much given us that push right away. Yeah, there you go, level of supply. And so really at this point I wouldn't enter or do anything with gold. The moves already happened at this point. There's just going to be it's probably just going to stabilize for a bit. It's going to come down here, then probably come back up and stabilize a little bit. If it does happen to come back up maybe a little bit higher, whatever, we can start looking for shorting opportunities. But other than that, I would kind of stay away from gold right now. Just kind of let it stabilize a little bit. So take a look at this. So it seems like for the dollar, we were looking or anticipating a potential push to the upside finally, at least to this level of supply. However, we did get a nice break above this resistance area that we were anticipating for Dixie. We did kind of retest. However, we kind of we pierced back into this kind of range, then we came back up, and then we had the news come out, which was negative news for the dollar. So in fact, that is okay, that's fine. This is just kind of our idea, right? Our scope. You know, price did follow through. We were looking at buys here for the dollar way down here, so price did follow through with our analysis. However, we do need to realize that, like I said, we look at the bigger picture and then realize, hey, you know what, in terms of this downwards kind of wedge pattern formation, so this descending wedge pattern formation, you can see lower highs and we're failing to create lower lows. I knew that at some point we were going to anticipate some sort of a breakout either to the upside, right, or if we were going to reject this resistance area, we're going to see the dollar kind of come back down once more, and that's kind of what it ended up doing. So team, we're at 5 likes. Can we get it to at least, let's get it to 10 likes, team. I really appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Family's growing, man, day by day. So let me know, guys, if you have also any questions, guys, or anything like that. What pairs are you guys looking at? Let me know in the chat below what pairs you guys are looking at, team. Okay, so yeah, That's kind of pretty much what I see there. Let me just clear that because overall, you know, the markets change every single day. So GU, what are we looking at GU? So GU, we were looking, let's see here. We had a major resistance area, so it seems like it has pushed up. We were anticipating a potential pullback down to this level of demand. However, we still didn't get that. We actually closed above it here with this news. So bias has completely changed. Oh, actually, in fact, let me go back. If you look at the overall bias, it was still to the upside for GU. So you guys could see that we were anticipating buy opportunities for GU. It's just maybe we were seeing price give us that more extensive pullback, which it could still happen. But again, I would kind of stay out. When we have lots of news like this, it's best to stay out, guys. You know what I mean? It's Wednesday. I mean, maybe Thursday, tomorrow, we might have better opportunities, or even later today, we might have better opportunities. And we can scope out these better opportunities right now so that we can kind of plan out our potential trade setups. GU, we're still looking at potential longs at this point, just the way things are looking. Again, we are still kind of respectfully creating higher lows, and so we are still kind of in the upwards momentum. Could it hold off at this level of support? Potentially, I would like to see some heavy rejection here at this level of support over here. If it kind of pierces back in, then it's completely invalidated a fake out, and we could get that extensive pullback down, or that, the way I like to call it, the complex pullback back down to this lower area here where the 200 moving average is, and then give us that final push to the upside. That is something that could happen, so I'm going to keep my eyes on that, and I'll keep you guys in the loop as always, guys. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, guys. Let me know. Also, like I said, what pairs are you guys looking at personally? Let me know in the chat box below. Also, guys, if you guys are new, maybe it's your first time here, make sure you guys join in our free Telegram group, guys. We have a great community, amazing community on there. Make sure you connect and network with the team. And yeah, make sure all the information is in the video description below. Okay, let's move on. Let's see GBP So GBP did it give us this beautiful pushback down. As you guys could see over here, this red line here, we had this strong pushback down. And then we anticipated some sort of a retest back up to these highs here. So previous level of resistance came up to this resistance high, and actually we were anticipating sells. And look at this, we capitulated even after the news. So if we kind of zoom in closer, let's say to the 1 hour, so it'll look a little bit more cleaner. But you guys could see, look at this. Look at my analysis overall. Excuse me, I said if it does break below this area, then we'll have a nice break and retest. Excuse me, break and retest. But the overall outlook, the overall longer term outlook, which ended up happening, actually ended up coming to this high and then rejecting this high exactly as anticipated. However, it is kind of holding off at this level. So again, I would kind of just stay away right now at this point, because what could happen is that it could just be stuck in this range. Right, so the market might start shifting into kind of this ranging sideways action, okay? And that's what we may see happen until we probably see some sort of a breakout either to the downside or to the upside. But I think at this point we may see it continue to go down lower. It just needs to give us an exhaustion phase. So I think it may come back up to probably around the 1.86535 range and then give us a pushback down. That's kind of my overall outlook. Let me kind of just clear the charts again so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So again, we could be stuck in this kind of range area here. My target areas would be, for example, see price come back up and retest this level high up here. Okay, come see it retest something like this. Price is here, a nice clean retest. If we see rejection at this area, then we can anticipate a continuation, finally breaking below these lows. We can kind of target this major level of demand down here, right? So that's kind of what I see. Price is just probably going to exhaust at this point. We are seeing a shift in the market. Obviously, if I go to the higher time frames like the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we are creating lower highs, right? The overall direction is to the downside. The momentum is to the downside on the 4-hour time frame, okay? Are you guys understanding that? Yes. Let me know if you guys are understanding that explanation. If you guys are, well, there you have it. At least you guys are learning and understanding. That's the most important thing. I want you guys to learn and grasp these concepts, guys. Okay, guys, give me 1 second here. We got Josias in the house. Let's go. Shout out to Josias. Guys, we're almost at 8. We're at 8 likes. We're almost at 10 likes, team. I'm literally, if you guys are wondering, I'm literally about to upload the latest video I've been talking about. I'm excited for that, so make sure you guys tune in. So I'm gonna upload it here with you guys while I'm live. Instead of me just saying, hey guys, I don't really see anything in the markets at this given time, why not just kind of do this together, right? So like I said, I'm just gonna write it out here. Do you guys remember EURUSD? I told you guys that EURUSD was creating this ascending wedge pattern formation. Now let me clear this out so you guys could see it better and understand a little bit. Okay, so I'm moving out my levels of supply and demand here, but take a look at my analysis over here. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this ascending wedge, okay, I'm gonna delete this here too, that extra line there, right there, gone, okay. Do you guys remember I told you guys that we were going to do something like this, where price is doing this ascending wedge? So it's, so we have this high here, price pulled back down, so we got a higher low, right? Came here, created just the high, back up, came back down, created a higher low, right? Came back up to this area, faked out a little bit, but still respecting that that area of resistance, okay? So pay attention to this, team. We got Siraj in the house. Siraj, welcome, welcome, my man. Welcome to everyone that's new, or all the family members that are joining in, man. Welcome. I'm always happy to have you guys here. You guys know that. You guys are amazing. But yeah, I'm kind of showing you guys what I saw here, and take a look at this. Price is literally going exactly as anticipated. So anyways, you can see here, look at this. Look at this line that I've created over here. We are forming what? Higher lows, okay? And what are we doing here? This line up here. Remember, it's not a specific area, okay? It's not a specific area. It's a zone, right? So we can see that this resistance area zone, so I'm just gonna highlight it so you guys can see it a little better, okay? We got this area over here, okay? And we have this area over here, which is creating the higher lows. Remember when I told you guys yesterday, and I said, guys, I think that we may see it kind of break below. However, I said, however, we may see one or two things happen. And look at my analysis here, guys. I had from here, this didn't exist here, by the way, since yesterday. And then I said, well, you know what? We've actually kind of closed below these lows here. We could actually see price come back down, fake us out at this point, and then come back up, right? And most often than not, this happens quite frequently, guys, right? Where it's forming this ascending wedge pattern formation, fakes out a bunch of buyers, okay? Because most likely you would have probably bought around here. You're like, well, okay, this is the bottom end of this kind of upwards ascending wedge, right? And then knocked out a bunch of people on their stop losses, right? This is how the market works. This is how the market plays. And in fact, you can see it right now. It's kind of retesting this resistance area now. But there's a high chance or higher probability that when it comes to this neckline, because you can see it formed a double bottom, exactly like I told you, it would come back down to this area and fake out a lot of people, right? If it retests this neckline here and it gives us a boost back up, it's pretty much doing what I told you guys. If you look at my analysis here, I'm gonna grab this line. Look, I'm just gonna shift it over. Look at that. Look at the analysis, right? Push back down and then push back up. right? Exactly as expected. You guys could see how it ended up panning out. My analysis, I always draw it like that so you guys could see. And so look, if I move it back to where I had it, price literally did exactly. And if we kind of zoom in a little bit closer, you can see that here on the 4-hour time frame, guys, we have formed a double bottom, guys. We're literally retesting the neckline, right? This is gold, guys. This is complete gold. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions, guys. But as of right now in EURUSD, if we get nice rejections from here, I'm going to be looking for potential buy opportunities because we're actually holding off at the 4-hour time frame here on our 200 moving average. If we go down to the 1-hour time frame, we are retesting this area. So like I said, if it kind of breaks below this neckline here at this point, then this completely invalidates potential buy setups for me. We may see it kind of just range a little bit from this area. I want to see heavy rejections, okay, from this neckline, essentially this area right here, and then I could maybe start looking for buying opportunities at this point. Would you want to sell when price gives us this impulse move? Probably not. I wouldn't really recommend that. Again, right, when we see an impulsive move like this means the bulls are in control. Obviously we did have some news come out and stuff like that, but I always kind of tell you guys, I'm like, guys, this is kind of where we're at. And I want to see a nice rejection from this level of support. Okay, team, we're at 8 likes. Can we get it to 10 likes, guys? If you enjoy these live streams, make sure you guys smash that like button. And also, if you guys are here for your first time, make sure you introduce yourself. Come say hi, guys. I want to get to know you. Let me know your trading journey. How long have you been trading for? Don't be shy to comment in the chat below. And like I said earlier, guys, I'm in the middle of uploading the video I've been talking about. So we're going to have it. I'm going to upload it right now here with you guys. So that's why if you notice that I'm on my phone, it's because I'm literally going to do this with you guys right here, right now. Gotta pull the other phone here, man. We've got 2. Let's go. One for editing videos, the other one for just like normal use. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Okay, so now, anyway, so like that's kind of what I'm seeing there for EURUSD. 4-hour time frame. Let's see. Okay, so we've actually broken above these highs for AUDUSD. Perfect. We've broken above it. We closed above this previous high. That's why I had this arrow here. Now what I want to see is a retest of this area. I want to see heavy rejection at this level of support. So previous level resistance, you can see right here, resistance, right? Resistance, resistance. Now I want to see price hold off at this level as a level of support. Okay, and then we can potentially look for a long continuation of long opportunities from these highs. Okay, this could be a possibility here for AUDUSD. I just want to see some heavy rejection from this area. So we'll see. Could be a fake out too, though. So we have to be very cautious, team. Definitely have to be very cautious. I'll be right back, team. Give me 1 second. Let's go, let's go. Back, guys. We got Alex in the house. Hey, man, looking to rebuy Euro CHF like right meow. Let's take a look at it. Euro CHF. Yeah, it's holding off pretty decent. At that level support, we have already gotten 2 rejections here. So let's see here. Yeah. PM, yeah. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's get the daily here. Let's go, team. We're at 10 likes. Can we get it to 15 likes? Also, welcome to everyone that's just joining in. If it's your first time here, man, make yourself at home. I'm just literally loading this video thingy. I'm just trying to render it properly. And then we should be good. We'll have the new upload soon in a second. We got a bunch of boosters. No, I don't. No position on this right now. I would say personally, I mean, you can enter it more aggressively if you wanted to at this level, but I would personally wait at least for it to break back above this high and close above this high on the lower time frames, just to give me that extra added confluence. But I mean, yeah, because it's kind of still undecided right now, so I would say we're at a major level of support, but I would say at least close above these previous highs with like a bullish candle. So we'll see. I'm gonna wait personally though, but yeah. Let's go, team. We're at 10 likes. Can we get it to 15 likes, team? Let's go. And if you guys are new to the family, don't be shy. Comment below. Let me know where you're joining in from. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys, give me one sec. Just the wife has a meeting here, so I'll stick around here with you guys. If you have any questions, just ask below in the chat. In the meantime, I am going to be actually just editing and uploading, finishing the editing on this, uploading the video. It's pretty much edited. I'm just having some issues with the exporting of it. There's a little bit of a lag when I export it, unfortunately. I don't know why, with the editor. So, but everything's good to go. I've got the thumbnail, got everything. So this new video, I'm excited for this new video that I'm going to share with you guys, but just having some exporting issues right now. So I'm going to stick around here with you guys. So that way, I mean, instead of just cutting the live stream and stuff like that, I'd rather just kind of stick around here with you guys. And yeah. All right, guys. So I'm just trying to. I would wait for confirmation. Like I said, I would look for buy setups above these highs here, just because we are at a major level of support. However, I always like to be, safe, follow my rules. And so if it hasn't closed above this high over here, then I'm not going to enter. So this is how you kind of stick and stay disciplined, right? So it is 10 a.m. as well too. It's Wednesday. Remember, there's always opportunities in the markets and stuff like that. We don't want to just rush into something, right? Just to get into a trade. It's never ever the case. We always like to kind of be more conservative on that end. Let's take a look at US30. What's going on with US30? While we'll wait, I'm having some major issues with exporting the video. Take a look at this. We didn't end up actually taking this trade, but even US30 did end up going, I think it was like what, 70, 80 pips in our favor. And then it pushed back up to the stop loss. So again, this is long gone. This happened way over here. And overall kind of outlook was for a continuation to the downside. But if you kind of clear everything off, you guys could see there's a lot of manipulation. It's just kind of moving sideways at this point, right? So just not really liking what I'm seeing overall. So I'm just going to be patient, right? When it comes to just looking at the markets right there, does that look like something that's tradable? Not really, you know what I mean? It's just ranging sideways, right? So patience pays, guys. You guys know we have to be patient when it comes to this game. So take a look at this, guys. Price ended up coming back down to our 200 moving average here on the 1 hour time frame, and then it gave us this huge impulse move to the upside once we had the US news. I think we had obviously the bearish US news. So yeah, take a look at this. Ended up going to the upside, which if we go to the higher time frames, do you guys remember? Look at this. Look at my analysis here. Back down to the daily. Take a look at the analysis. Look at this, right? Remember I told you guys we were going to complete this Elliott wave to the upside. Look at that. So it's got one more leg to the upside. So price could potentially continue to go higher. And after this news and stuff like that, let me zoom in. Yeah, we did close above these highs, so this is beautiful. So now at this point, what I would say at this point is I would want this candle to close bullish, and then probably the next, I would say just wait for the next strong momentum. Wait for like some sort of a retest at some point. Once we get some sort of a retest, maybe it might continue to go a little bit higher and then finally pull back. Once we get a nice clean pullback, then we can look for buying opportunities. And yeah, guys, my video is edited. I don't know what's going on. I'm having issues with exporting it. So when I export the video, for some reason, it's just lagging. Like it's not in sync with my voice. So I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit disappointed because I put in a lot of work in this video. And now I'm literally exporting the video and it's just completely lagging. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm just gonna try and continue. It's just exporting again right now. I'm trying different settings, trying 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second. Recorded it on my 4K camera, so it's like really, really nice quality. But it is what it is, right? It's just things that do happen, right? So just have to grind. 1 second here, team. What is going on here? As you guys can see, it's still pushing. Remember, I told you guys it was going to still push to the upside for NASDAQ. It's still pushing to the upside, and then we may anticipate just wait for the pullback. But again, even on the pullback at this point, probably, yeah, I mean, we'll wait for tomorrow at this point for NASDAQ to see what ends up happening there. If we go over to AUSDJPY, what's going on AUSDJPY? We're anticipating it to go a little bit higher. Seems like it's holding off at this level support for AUSDJPY. So we may see it maybe come up, push up from here. But as of right now, we could see that it is in a pretty clear range. So it's just in a sideways range right now. So we're at the bottom end of this range. So we could just anticipate price to actually continue to go to the upside from here at this lower end of the range. We did get some rejection. We did close above here. So we'll see what ends up happening here as well. Hopefully this export works better. I'm just uploading it to the cloud right now, and then hopefully there's no lag on this one too, so we'll see. Yeah, so it's still going, man. It's still laggy. Eesh. This sucks. Why is it doing that? Why am I getting this lag, man? I just want to upload this for you guys. Guys, we're at 11 likes. Can we get it to 15 likes, man? And welcome to all the new members that are just joining in. Make sure you guys click the link below to our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing community on there. And if it's your first time here, also, don't be shy. Introduce yourself, guys. Love to get to know you. And yeah, we have an amazing community, guys. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, or the way I like to call it, 4,000 family members. So Blessed Family's growing, man. I'm excited to see what is to come. We have lots of content in the works. Like I said, I'm just editing. I'm not editing, but I'm trying to see what's going on with my export. So I'm having some exporting issues. But the video is already ready. It's edited. It's everything. It's good to go. So I just need to figure this out right now. That's what I'm trying to figure it out so I can share this with you guys. Got Alex 91.356 is a good sell zone on EJ. Yes. Yep. You got her. You got her, son. You got her. We got Neil asking a question here. Do you use SMC strategy? I do not. How do I explain it? The basics that I know of it, no. So let's just say I do not use SMC. However, a lot of people that do watch the way I trade, some people say the way I look at the markets is very similar-ish, right? Like certain areas like change of structure, this, that, order blocks, all that type of stuff. But if you really think about it, in reality, you'll see the way I trade. Like I said, I trade really differently. I look at the markets in my own way, my own unique way. You know, everyone looks at the markets differently. But I don't trade SMC per se. Let's put it that way. But you'll see a lot of, like, you know what I mean? Like, the ways I trade is somewhat similar, somewhat in certain areas. Not everything for sure. But yeah, I think the more you see the way I trade, you'll realize kind of my strategy and stuff like that. I have a couple different strategies depending on how I approach the market, what I'm looking at. But yeah, you'll be able to kind of see, okay, this is how Pedro actually looks at the markets and stuff like that. So, but yeah. How about you? What do you do, Neil? Let me know. Got Neil here. Well, I try to use SMC simplified version. Okay, nice. Try to buy the 4-hour zones where LTF is going to a direction where I'm thinking we're going to go. The report one rate. No worries, man. It's all step by step, little by little. You know, there's gonna be losses. There's always gonna be losses. It's just part of the game. And if people can't control emotions, excuse me, if people can't control emotions either when you're winning or losing, then I don't know. Like, trading is not. You got to know how to control your emotions. You know what I mean? You can't just get into it just to get into it. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, nice. That's cool, Neil, man. I'm not sure if you're new to the family, but either way, welcome. Make yourself at home. Always happy to have you. And yeah, welcome to all the new members that are tuning in, man. If it's your first time here, guys, like I said, don't be shy. Interact, get involved, connect. You know what I mean? Because that's the most important thing, right? Like, being a part of the community isn't just kind of just watching the live streams on the back end too, but also just kind of getting involved, right? Networking, connecting, right? So team, we're at 12 likes. Can we get it to 15 likes? Let's get it to 15 likes, team. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I'm a little bit bummed out. Stupid exportation. I don't know what happened. As soon as I started editing it more and stuff like that, all of a sudden it's just lagging like crazy. Right now it's doing like a backup, but it's taking forever on the backup as well. I should have done 2 copies and then, oh yeah, shoot. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, so if you guys want to see how to look the markets here, for example, for EJ, okay, so I know that some of you guys do trade SMC. That's great. I'm going to show you kind of how I would look at the markets, for example, with EJ. So this is the daily time frame. We can see that the overall kind of momentum is to the downside. Okay, not only that, we are pretty much stalling out at a major area of resistance. However, it's been slowly creeping back up. So you guys can see that this is kind of an area that in the past it has rejected. However, it kind of did fake out a little bit here, come on top, kind of play within. So I think that it might not just give us an instant rejection, but what I would say is to kind of keep an eye out on it, because it could either, this is a crucial level, right? It could either come back up and then finally break back down, or come up a little bit higher, create a double top on the higher time frames, and then come back down, right? So or it could just range, right? We don't know. Something like this. Look how it consolidated here for quite some time. So we had 1, 2, 3, we had like a whole week where it was just kind of stuck in this area, right? So it could just come up like this and then give us a huge push back down. We've got already 2 bearish candles here. However, we're holding off at this level. It's a level support over here too as well. So this is something that I have to keep in mind. However, we also have to keep in mind that price is trending below the 200 moving average on the daily time frame. So that's also quite significant. It's telling me that the direction is still to the downside. So daily to me is bearish. 4 hour to me at this point, we could see price actually come back down to this 200 moving average to kind of meet with it, probably when it comes back down to this lower end. But not just that, we could also see here on the 4 hour time frame, do you guys see this, that we are creating a lower high at this point as well too. And so that is something that I do have in mind, right? Hold on, let me see. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Yeah, so I would say I would personally wait for at least, I would say, this candle that we're currently at. So we have 36 minutes left. If this current candle actually does close below these lows here, then that would definitely be a confirmation that we may be looking for continuation to the downside, right? So I would say sell side below this level structure, but keeping in mind that we may actually get maybe a pullback, right? It might come down, get a pullback back up to this area here before it ends up breaking below, right? So there's so many different scenarios here, or it might even come up high here like that, something like that. We'll see. 30-minute. Yeah, so see, it's already kind of pushing down. I think it's probably going to come and touch the 30-minute 200 moving average before it ends up going back down. Let's go. We got Colton in the house. Your boy got the VIP. Hey, let's get it, bro. I'm happy to have you here, man. Colton, man. Finally, I think you've been wanting to join for quite some time. So, man, happy to have you. And just make sure your notifications are turned on. Remember, quality over quantity, and get ready for our live Zoom calls, man. Our live Zoom calls are fire. So I look forward to seeing you in there as well. So yeah, that's kind of what I see. You already see it's kind of already pushing down. I always like to personally, like I said, I always like to wait for confirmations for pretty much everything at this point, right? It's just rule of thumb is to always wait for confirmation. Look at this, guys. So we actually did break and close below on the 30-minute time frame. We did get some wick rejections. However, we're already seeing it push back down. Remember here on my notes, sell setups below this level structure. In fact, we are kind of pushing below nicely. So I would say at this point, we may see price come back down, maybe touch a little bit lower, and then we will see a beautiful kind of a retest opportunity. So I would say just wait for the retest, be patient, right? Price is going to retest. Wait for it to come back up to this level over here, previous level support, future level resistance. And if we see nice rejections from these highs, then we can look for beautiful sell opportunities, short opportunities. And in fact, it might even come up a little bit higher to this level of supply up here. This area range over here, that's like a supply level right there, for a potential continuation to the downside. That is what I see overall. Yeah, see, level supply, green area there. And then you can see that it would kind of go in confluence with this kind of ascending wedge pattern formation. Look at it on the 4-hour time frame, right? So kind of this ascending-ish ascending wedge pattern formation. Team, we're at 12 likes. Can we get it to 15 likes? Almost, this video's almost done uploading, man. I gotta just do the backup on it. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing there overall for CAD/JPY as well. So anticipating it to actually come back down to this area down over here. We did actually confirm on the what's it called, on this time frame, that we actually broke below these lows. So that's perfect. I still think it's going to give us a little bit more of a push down lower, and then I'll just wait for the retest. Okay, team, that's kind of what we're looking at for CAD/JPY. EURUSD, same thing. So EURUSD, look at this. EURUSD ended up going in our favor. Remember, I told you guys we were looking at sells. We did end up taking this. I think this was what I have on the stream right here. Yeah, I got to take it out. EURUSD 55 pips. I think it went even lower too. 50, what do we have? 56 or 57? Yeah, 60 pips in our favor. That's what you see on the stream at the bottom of this stream. You'll see it right there. It says plus 55 pips. It actually ended up going 60 pips in our favor. But then it ended up pushing back up almost close to our entry, and almost like literally close to our stop loss, but not even close really. But came back up to this high of supply, this area of supply, and then boom, capitulated today again. So beautiful, beautiful turnout. At this point, either if you would have held this trade all the way down or re-entered this morning, right? If you can see it over here during London session, yeah, 3 a.m. London session, boom, we had the big push. You would be up right now about 105 pips, right? So this was something I called out from the live stream yesterday. So again, beautiful, beautiful setup. Yeah, there's always opportunities in the markets. There will be, as there is wins, there will also be losses. But as long as you're managing risk, I manage my risk at this point. I knew that, hey, you know what, price, if it does come back up and breaks above this high here, then at that point, I think that, you know, it completely invalidates my overall setup. And I want to kind of stay out. So yeah, and then as long as you know, you say, okay, you know what, I'm doing a one full lot. If I'm doing a 30 pip stop loss, I'm going to be risking $300 to potentially make 105 pips. We're talking about $1,000 profit. You know what I mean? So, you know, you kind of weigh it out. be like, okay, you know, this is kind of worth whatever. Me losing potentially 300 to potentially gain $1,000, right? So it really kind of depends on what you weigh your options and kind of what you feel comfortable with, right, team? So yeah, guys, do you have any questions for me? Before I finish this up, I've got a video. I'm so excited about this video. You guys have no idea. I hope this video, man, blesses you guys and you guys are able to enjoy it. So yeah, it's almost done. I'm just having a little bit of exporting issues on it, but I do have another backup one, so I'm just uploading the backup right now. So that backup video isn't as edited, but I don't care. It's the message that matters. And so yeah, I'm just uploading this here for you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions as well, guys, and welcome to everyone that's new, all the new members. I want to welcome you, personally welcome you guys to the channel. Make yourself at home, make yourself comfortable. Don't forget to subscribe and join the family, La Familia, like I always like to say. But also make sure you click on that little bell icon, okay, and click all notifications on the drop-down menu so you don't miss out any single piece of content or any single piece of live stream, right? So I do sometimes come in the evenings, and the best way of knowing is making sure your notifications are turned on, or making sure you're also connected in our free Telegram group below, okay? Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it right now. Let's see here. What are we looking at? USD. I think that was USDJPY. So USDJPY, I don't know if you guys remember from my last stream, I think it was from last week, guys. Look at my analysis, guys. Do you guys remember from this major level supply up these highs up here? Look at my analysis. Look at the line, right? Boom, all the way down and then pushing back up. Look, it ended up capitulating all the way down over 383 pips since last week in our favor, guys. Had you have taken the sells here when I told you guys to sell USDJPY, you would be laughing right now. You would be completely laughing right now at this point. So beautiful setup. If I go up to the daily, you guys could kind of see my overall analysis. Guess what? What does this pair look like, team? It looks exactly like my typical favorite. What? You guys know this because I trade this a lot. What is this? What is this? An ascending wedge pattern formation. This is literally, I love trading this. Look at that. Right, price came to this high here. Look, level supply, boom, level supply, boom, and then what? Price came up to this area. I knew that this was a major level supply, and so we anticipated a potential capitulation from these highs, and price went in our favor. Over 383, almost 400 pips, guys. That's nuts. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. Let's see this video. So close. Come on. Hey, we got here. Happy to see what's in the future. Colton, hope everything's been good. Had to grind a bit to get into the VP, but more than happy to be back. We'll be here for every stream from now on. Hey, that's what I love, man. I love that commitment, bro. Colton, man, I'm happy to have you in the inner circle, my man. And you know what I mean? The most important thing is grinding through, but remember, focusing on quality setups. What's the most highest probable setup that this is going to go in the direction we're anticipating, right? Because remember, the markets could do anything at any given time, right? But as traders, we have to get used to understanding that concept. Once we understand that concept, trust me, you're going to learn so much more once we do the live Zoom calls. So keep an eye out on that as well. We have our next one coming up, I believe, next Thursday as well. So keep an eye out on that. And I look forward to having you, man, and I'm happy that you're able to join in. And yeah, like for everyone that's just joining in or whatever, all the resources are here. They're available. I know that a lot of you guys have asked for it. You enjoy the live streams, man, and I appreciate that. I really genuinely do from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me and all the love, man. So like I said, I'm just an ordinary guy that really put in the work, and I'm just sharing my experience and how I look at the markets. That's it. I've always said it very clear. Everyone has a different way of looking at the markets. This is how I view the markets. It has worked for me, and it could also work for you. But it's up to you if you want to grab what I teach here and actually put it into action. You know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, it's up to you. You're in control, and even God gave us free will, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. So it's not even like God says, like, you know what I mean, like it's up to you, man, you know what I mean. So you guys know I have my, like, I'm Christian, right? So, and I'm very, very open about my faith and stuff like that. So, but even that, right, we know we have free will. So at the end of the day, if there's anyone that has control in the sense, aside from God, right, which he's in control of our lives and everything, but if there's anything else that I could say is you have the free will. He's given us the free will. So it's up to you to actually be or put yourself in the position that you would want to be in, right? He's just going to favor you after that, right? So I have found it has worked wonders for me, right, at that point, right? So just trusting his plan, but also putting in the work, right? If you put in the work, then, it's some people, like, they think, in terms of, like, have you ever noticed that you try certain things and it just doesn't work out? Has that ever happened to you guys? Raise a hands in the chat. Have you ever had something where you try and get something to work out? And for example, like, let's say you try and get into this college or something, or you try to, get an approval for a car or whatever, and it just didn't work out. You just didn't have the resources. You didn't have the job stability. You didn't have this, and you're like, what the heck? Like, and I'm trying. And let's say you borrow money, or you ask a family member or whatever, right? Like, these are things that, like, I'm going way back to, like, high school days. I'm not even talking about, I would never borrow money, never went in my case, but I mean, like, to the point where you're, like, desperate to, like, make stuff work. And you were like, oh, I want to buy this car, for example, right? I remember me in high school, I wanted to buy a car. At that time, I was so young, right? I had a little bit saved up, but I knew that the car cost a lot more. And I was scrambling to try and, like, grab as much of anything, sell this here, ask my parents for this. And then I'm like, and as much as you try, it just wasn't meant to be. There's certain things that it's not destined to be, right? So when you put in the work, right, you just gotta also realize that sometimes you put yourself in a situation where you attract what you're around. You know what I mean? So if you're putting in the work into this, right, and you just, like, trust God's plan, like Drake says, you know what I mean? God's plan, and just do your thing. You know what I mean? Trust me, eventually, sooner or later, you're going to see the results you're really chasing after, right? But you really have to put in the work. And sometimes it's not going to happen in the timing that you're hoping, right? Because, and that's what I'm saying, the example I was giving you guys about the car. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you can try to move the sun, moon, and stars and everything, but if it's not meant to be, right, at that point, it's not meant to be, right? So everything's timing. I would have hoped, you know what I mean, I would have learned trading in less than, a year. You know what I mean? I wish. But I've been doing this now for 5.5 years, right? Now, could you understand this in a year? Absolutely, because everyone has a different way of learning, right? Is it easy? Gonna be easy? No. You definitely have to put in a lot of hours and stuff like that. But it's definitely doable. You know what I mean? It's just up to you if you're willing to put in the work and take action. So, all right, guys. I'm still trying to. Whole fingers crossed. This I'm just getting leg on this export, so I'm just gonna see here. So 1 second. Hey, we got Colton here. Colton, I love it, man. Big fan about how you're open about your faith and your outlook on life and faith. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And you know what I mean? It's, yeah, I try to just, you know, share the love, man, and share it with you guys. And, you know, if it can bless you one way or another, that's amazing, man. That's, you know, that's my goal at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm very, very happy with, you know, how much the community has grown. You know what I mean? Our community, we're so close to 4,000 subscribers. I know I took a week off when I went to Mexico, like, so that kind of died down a little bit in terms of like the because a lot of people were like, oh, you know, Pedro disappeared, where is he? But I'm here, man. I haven't left. So but yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm just like, I'm literally trying to, hopefully this leg on the export, because I'm exporting the latest video that I have, which I'm excited about this video, guys. And I've got everything ready. It's just when I'm exporting it, my voice and the video doesn't sync. So I don't know what's going on. It's weird. It's acting up right now. I've never had this issue before. So I'm trying to do this right now with you guys here. So give me 1 sec. All right, guys, so I'll just leave the chart here. We'll see what happens. I will be back in a bit, but I'll leave the charts here and we'll be updating it as we go, okay? Let's see gold. Let's see what's going on with gold. Yeah. Instantly rejected from this high. Okay. Okay. Leave this here. I'm gonna try and just get this video upload going. I just have to maybe either start from scratch and re-edit everything, and then hopefully this time it doesn't lag, or I'm just gonna have to upload it like that laggy, which sucks because it's really nice quality. It's in 4K, but something with the frame rate or something's throwing it off, so it's being laggy, guys. But anyways, keep an eye out on that, guys. Make sure you guys stick around. I will be updating these charts as we go, and I will catch you guys in a bit. And yeah, I'll keep you guys in the loop. Thanks so much, guys.